Hi everybody, so welcome back to my channel. I am actually really excited about this video. This is something a little bit different on my channel. I primarily focus on fashion, beauty, sprinkles of lifestyle, and that's exactly what this is. So in today's video, I really want to talk about 5 things that I am doing to just live a healthier lifestyle. Like, I know it's the beginning of the year, everybody's doing their New Year's resolutions and making goals for the year and things like that. And even though I really don't believe in New Year's resolutions, I just feel like they feel so temporary to me. I really just think you have to make goals and make a choice and make a decision. And that's basically what I did. So about a month or 2 ago, I really just kind of sat down and said, what is it that I've slacked on? What is it that I need to do to get to feeling better, feeling more confident, and just living a healthier lifestyle in general? And I came up with these 5 things. I've already implemented them, and I really feel like these are really easy, tangible things that anybody can do, no matter what your goals are, no matter what your resources are, no matter your situation. These 5 things are really easy, really doable, and really will make an impact on just in general living a healthier lifestyle. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we jump in to number 1, I do want to do a quick little outfit of the day. I feel like it is one of those things that you guys always ask for, and I always forget to tell you. So I actually put everything on today that is on sale because I purposely wanted to talk to you guys about it. So first up, I wanted to mention this top. I actually have this top in 2 colors. It's got this like faux wrap detail. I love it. I'm wearing a small. I have it in this color. I have it in ivory. It comes in 6 different colors, and it is like under $40 right now on sale. Definitely pick this up. It's super flattering. You can wear it to the office. You can dress it down, wear it super casual. So I definitely recommend this. And then all the jewelry that I'm wearing, this necklace, this is the Scorpio sign. So they have all the different signs. This is on sale today for the next few days. And then these 2 wrap bracelets as well. So all of the jewelry that I'm wearing is from Victoria Emerson. You guys know that they send me stuff from time to time because I am a Victoria Emerson partner. But one of the newest things, you know how much I talk about their boho cuffs. Well, they have boho minis now. I love these little boho minis. So I'm actually wearing a full-size boho cuff here and then a boho mini together. I just thought these 2 together were super cute. But yes, everything is on sale. The bracelets are on sale, the necklace is on sale, the shirt is on sale. I will link it all down below, as well as a few other of my Victoria Emerson favorites. But let's go ahead and get started with tip number 1. So the first thing that I started doing, which I actually feel like has been a really big difference in the things that I decide to eat and consume on a daily basis, is tracking what I eat. So I personally downloaded the MyFitnessPal app. They do have a free version. I originally downloaded that, and I decided to go ahead and upgrade to the premium. I will admit at this point, I'm not sure that the premium is worth the price, at least for me, and like what it is that I am just capable of in my knowledge. I am not a nutritionist. I'm just a regular person trying to live a healthier lifestyle. I love to read books and learn a little bit more and research about healthier choices and things like that. And I do really feel like if you keep track of what you eat, whether it's actually having an actual like writing journal that you write your meals in every day, whether you take notes on your phone or you do something in an app like I'm currently doing, I feel like whenever you decide to eat something and you have to see it written down, it makes you a little bit more accountable. You decide, like, is it worth me eating that or drinking that to actually have to add it to my journal, my diary, and physically seeing what you're consuming on a daily basis. Keeping a food journal or keeping track of your food doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be on any sort of restrictions or anything. I did decide that I wanted to lose a few pounds. I gained some weight over the last year, and so I spit in my weight, my goals, and how active my lifestyle is, and then it spit back the amount of calories that I should take, be having on a daily basis and stuff like that. So I am keeping track of it for that purpose as well. Let's pretend that you had this food diary and you had to give it to somebody that you respected and you looked up to, and that maybe lived a healthy lifestyle that you are striving for. Would you be proud of that journal? And so that's the way that I look at it. I think in general, keeping track of what you eat on a daily basis really keeps you accountable for the choices that you make every day. The next thing that I recommend everybody do if you're trying to live a healthier lifestyle is create a space in your home that you can work out in. So I actually have an entire kind of area in the garage, but I also just recently added something upstairs. So I will say, when you have a space in your home that you can work out in, you can't really make up an excuse of why you can't get to the gym. We can think of every excuse in the book on why we can't get to the gym, why we can't actually leave this house to go work out, whether it's to go for a run, to go to the gym, whatever your reasonings are. But if you create a space in your home, you don't have those excuses. You don't have that option to make an excuse. You have literally 24 hours a day to get a workout done. So I actually added a space upstairs that has an elliptical. It is a Bowflex Max Total. I love it, you guys. I love it. I've really been enjoying having that. Originally we were going to put it in the garage, and I decided to put it upstairs just because I noticed that sometimes when it was cold I didn't want to work out in the garage, and I love that I have a space in the garage, but I also have a space inside the house, so even the weather cannot stop me. So I added, the Bowflex is up there. I'm able to stream on there, so I can literally get lost in Hulu, Netflix, Prime, and do a 30-minute, an hour-long cardio workout. I added a plyometric box up there. I also have some free weights up there, so a lot of times I'll get on my elliptical and just have like 3-pound weights in my hands and do that as well with some like arms while I'm doing the elliptical. Like, I seriously love my elliptical, you guys. I'm not saying that you have to go out and spend a ton of money on equipment to create a space. Even just having a yoga mat, watching YouTube videos, or have a yoga mat and some free weights. Like, you do not have to spend a lot of money on a few free weights. Get a 2 or 3 pound, get a 5 pound, and get a 10-pound set, and you are good to go to pretty much do anything. Just get like active and have a little space. It doesn't have to be extensive. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to take up a lot of room. Slide it into your bed, put it in your hall closet, wherever it is, but create a space in your home that you could get something done. So when their kids are in the backyard playing, or they're upstairs in their rooms, you know, playing or watching a movie, you can actually just roll your yoga mat out, grab some free weights, do some stretching, get some free weights in. I just feel like when you create a space in your home, you literally have zero excuse why you can't work out. The next thing that I am doing to live a healthier lifestyle this year is to eat less sugar, consume less sugar. So this is a tough one for me, you guys, because I love, give me all of the desserts. So I am not a candy person. I'm not like into M&M's, Skittles, all that stuff. I'm not a candy person at all, but I love desserts. I have a huge sweet tooth. So I'm not saying that I'm going to deprive myself, because I don't believe in depriving yourself. I think that it's important. Everything in moderation, 80-20 rule. I truly believe in the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, live a healthy lifestyle. 20% of the time, enjoy the things that you love. Have that piece of cake, have that donut, have that macaroni and cheese, whatever it is. That is realistic for me. I think that is realistic for most. If you're completely going cold turkey giving up something, I just don't think that's sustainable, and it's not realistic. And this may not be a goal for you, but this is one of my goals, and it is just in general consuming less sugar. The biggest thing for me that I have made a choice is my chai tea lattes. They have so much sugar in them, you guys, but I'm obsessed and I love them. But there's 2 reasons why I have to give up my chai tea lattes. One is the sugar, 2 is the dairy. And I know everybody says, try the almond milk, try the soy milk, try the coconut milk. I do not like anything coconut flavored. I do not like Starbucks soy milk, and I do not like Starbucks almond milk. It tastes funny to me. Like, we drink almond milk here, but for some reason Starbucks almond milk just tastes really bad to me. So really the only option at Starbucks is to get milk, whether it's non-fat or 2%. Either way, dairy just does not sit well. I definitely have digestion issues, but that's another reason why I am trying to make a healthier lifestyle choices and just be healthier in general, is because not only do I want to feel better, I want to have more energy, but I also 100% have digestion issues. And so that's a big part of why I'm making these changes. I think that's a lot of times why I feel so exhausted, because you've got those highs and then you've got those lows, you've got those highs, you've got those lows. So I just feel like sluggish throughout the day. And so that is why I am consuming less sugar. It is definitely a major goal for me. So the 4th thing that I am doing this year to live a healthier lifestyle, and I definitely recommend to anybody, is to share your goals with friends and find friends that have similar goals to you. So that can happen one of 2 ways. So the first way is actually real life people in your life, whether it's a friend or a family member that you're kind of doing this together. There's something about having that support system. It can be very lonely if you are working on yourself, if you're working on your health all alone. you are more likely to cheat. You are more likely to fall into peer pressure when you're eating out with friends and family, things like that. So that is one way, whether it's a friend, a family member, maybe you can do this together. If you don't have that, unfortunately, in your life, then I definitely recommend like the MyFitnessPal app, because you are able to connect with people that have similar goals as you, that are working towards similar goals just like you, and you can connect with them. You can support each other. If you're keeping track of your food and you're putting in your workouts, you can see that, and people really do comment on your posts and like your posts. There's different threads and forums that you can chat with people, whether it's recipes or whatever it is. I really feel like if you are doing something like this, especially if it's a huge change for you, if you're doing it all by yourself, it can be very, very difficult, and you can feel all alone. And I feel like that is a huge reason why a lot of people quit, because you go to that restaurant with friends and you feel uncomfortable, you feel awkward. They're pressuring you to have this or have this dessert or have this, whatever it is, and you're more likely to kind of fall into that trap than if you have a nice support system. So yes, whether it's actually vocalizing your goals to friends and people that you know will support you during this journey, or if you don't have that, unfortunately, connect on an app type of thing. I'm sure there are a ton of other options. That just happens to be the one that I'm using. But like I said, I've already connected with a lot of you guys. I've connected with some other people on the app, and there's just something about that motivation and that support from other people that really, really keeps you going. So the fifth and final thing that I am doing, I actually used to do for quite a while. This was really, really, really important to me for the longest time. And for some reason, I just kind of slacked. And then before you knew it, I just stopped doing it entirely. But I feel like it's so important. Everybody should do it. Whether you are trying to be healthy or not, I think just in general being informed. And what I'm talking about is reading the ingredients in your products, in your food. I feel like as a society, we are way too trusting of brands and marketing. And we assume that if we are told something is healthy, we assume that it is, and we don't ourselves check the ingredients. And then you turn that ingredients label around and you read it and you realize it is filled with chemicals, it is filled with sugars. Maybe it has a few healthy ingredients in it, but a lot of the ingredients are not healthy. So overall, it's not. So there are two things that I mainly look for. Now, do not get me wrong, there are a lot of things that we should all be looking for, but the two things that I want to talk about today, the first one I've already mentioned, and that is sugar. There is no reason why sugar should be in most foods, but for some reason it is. A lot of brands will throw in sugar when it's unnecessary. Sugar should not be in yogurt. Sugar should not be in juices. It's already there. There should never be any added sugar in these type of things. I mean, there's a ton of things that sugar should not be in, but just in general, pay attention to what has sugar. You think you're just getting a cracker, or you think you're just grabbing, whatever it is, something healthy, and then it's got added sugar to it. Why? It doesn't need to be there. The next thing that I will not ever buy is enriched. So when I'm buying breads or pasta, we don't really buy pastas much, but when I am buying those things, I look for enriched. So if there's enriched wheat or enriched flour, I do not buy anything that is enriched. Buy whole grains, buy whole wheat. Enriched basically strips the food from all of the good stuff and then spits out. It fills you up, it's the carbs, but it has none of the nutrition in it. So I do not buy anything enriched. If you're gonna have a bread, why not have a grain instead of just having flour? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Read those labels, you guys. So I know that this is gonna take a little bit longer when you're at the grocery store. It's gonna take a little bit longer whenever you're, ordering those groceries online. I get it, believe me. I've been doing it like the last month or so. I understand, but I promise you, it is so worth it. Those added ingredients that you don't realize are in there, those are the things that are making you feel fatigued. Those are the things that are upsetting my stomach. Those are the chemicals that you just, in general, I guarantee you do not want to be eating. So just pay attention to those labels, read the ingredients. If you don't know what something is, Google it. Sometimes there are things in our food that we can't necessarily pronounce, but they need to be there, or maybe like it's the scientific name. So that doesn't mean just because you don't know what everything is, it doesn't mean that it's bad, but just be more aware. I'm not saying, like I said, I am not an expert. I still to this day don't know everything to look for in ingredients, but I do know some of the stuff. I do know the basics. I will certainly be reading ingredients labels from now on and deciding if it's something that I actually want to consume or not. I just have to take responsibility for myself, and I can't just rely on the marketing technique. I cannot just rely on how pretty and fun and healthy looking the box is. You have to really read the ingredients, you guys. I feel like it's so important. I feel like these are all super easy things. Like I said, no matter what your resources are, no matter your situation, we can all do this. These are all very easy, tangible things. And I feel like even just seeing it, you know, and being accountable and taking responsibility for ourselves, I feel like it's gonna make a huge difference in my lifestyle, and it could definitely make a difference in y'all's as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, do you want more like healthy videos? Maybe you want what I ate in a day, things like that. Let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.